here it is, folks, part 2 of the homemade lat pull down machine that I made. Now in the first video, I hadn't even finished building it yet. I was just halfway done. I wanted to make a video real quick, put it out there, and surprisingly I've gotten more views than I thought I would get, and I got some comments. I had a guy ask me the other day, you want to see it in action, and so I'll get to that. But for those of you that haven't seen my first video, I want to go over a quick overview of everything, give a close-up look at it, and then we'll see it in action. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so starting out, we'll go from top to bottom. Now, first, one thing I'm probably going to fix in the future is the cable here. It's a little bit too long from the top, so it makes it hard to do lat pull downs, which I generally don't do it here at home, because I like to do pull-ups when I'm at home and pull downs at the gym. But you've got your bar so you can switch between the bar and the rope. Then up here at the top, we've got now the cable and the chain both at the bottom are around 300-pound test. The pulleys I've got inside here are about 650-pound test. Then we've got your two 2x4s here with enough of a gap between them to allow the bar that the weights are on to slide freely up and down. Mainly I have these on here to keep it from swinging, like this or like that. And if you try to do this yourself, be sure to have some kind of a spacer in here. This is the bottom of a protein tub, protein or creatine, either one. And basically it allows it to slide so that this metal piece here, I don't know if you can see it, but that's like what you'd have at the end of a dumbbell. And it'll keep it from digging into the wood and it'll slide easier. And then I've got a 5-pound weight in here in between, just loosely up against it, to help it to slide up and down. And then you just put your weights on. And here I've got long ass screws that you can pull in and out. And they're long enough that they're not going to come out once you start to lift. I put some duct tape around them just to help them fit in a little bit tighter, which this one I probably need to work on. But that's that. And believe me, it ain't gonna break. And you've got these for stability to keep it from going side to side. Then you've got this cable, which you can take this here, you take this off and use this cable in the same eyelet, which connects to the lower pulley that I have down here, which is also 650-pound test for doing pulley rowing or anything you would want to do with a low pulley. And of course, spot for your feet. And I've got it mounted with braces here and a ton of screws along the back side here on each side to hold that in good and tight. That's pretty much all you need to put it together. Just be sure, if you try to build this, when you build this part here, I've got spacers up in there I made out of wood to go into so that these pulleys aren't locked in all the way tight. You want to leave plenty of play. See how they move around? Leave plenty of play in there. And I just used 2 of them. Bring it down. The weight of this will hold it on, so you don't have to worry about it coming out of the tracks. And that's pretty much it. Now, let's see it in action. There you have it, the homemade lat pull down machine. A full overview, and you got to see it in action. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them in the comment section below, or you can email me at bodybuildingwithbrad@yahoo.com. And be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.